Ooh, yes. I got all go from my StreamYard in, and now I'm just waiting for YouTube to let you all know that I'm live. And there's the email, and there is the new YouTube notification. So now we are officially live for the first time in 2020. I was about to say 2019, but I forgot we are in 2020. Oh my goodness. Oh man. This is gonna be weird for the first like few weeks, but I'll get over it. Hello, Vibe Nation. How are you all doing? This is a very special day for me always because this happens to be my YouTube anniversary. 2 years ago on January 1st, I started making YouTube videos. And consequently, on January 1st, 2018, Miss Shannon Vlogs actually started making videos. So this is like our annual tradition. Every Jan 1, we get together and have a little conversation. So hello, Shannon. How are you?
I am fantastic, except that I'm a little under the weather. Other than that, pretty good. Been kind of crazy around here lately. I know that you're on Twitter with me. I don't know. I know there's a couple of people. Jeff follows me on Twitter as well, and I've been trying not to complain.
Right.
But I recently suffered a concussion, which it's so stupid. Like the way that it happened is really, really dumb and kind of embarrassing. But I'm going to tell you so that you don't think I got into a fight or something outside of a bar. No.
I don't know if there's a fight between you and anybody else. My money's on you.
I don't know. It depends. But I appreciate the vote of confidence. Unfortunately, it was a freak accident where I was literally just sitting on like a little couch thingy or whatever. And I went back to stretch, and then when there was a table behind me, and it was a metal table, and I hit my head on the corner really hard, and yeah, I just had like headaches and really bad like dizziness, stuff like that for a few days. It was awful. And so of course, like I am not the type of person like again, if you follow me on Twitter, if you follow my personal blog at like shameless plug shannonvlogs.com, it's just my personal blog. I share everything. You'll know that I have like anxiety. So that did not help my anxiety. So I've been trying not to complain, Viper, but this is like maybe my therapy right now or something. I mean, I did go to therapy this week, but
Or hopefully I can help just a little bit.
yeah. So there's just been some things going on. That said, though, there have been some amazing things going on. Like my family through the whole thing has been super, super supportive. They helped me. Like I went over to their house for a few days after I hit my head, and they helped me take care of the baby. And oh my goodness, she's adorable. She's like 4 months old now, and she's so cute. I try not to like overwhelm my Twitter feed with pictures of her, but it's very tempting. Again, my personal blog has more pictures of her on it. Sorry, go ahead.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't think Twitter's going to complain about pictures of your baby. I'm just saying.
I know, but I always feel like, okay, so when I was younger and single and like, I'm like, I don't want to see like every single photo of your baby eating spaghetti. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't want to overwhelm people. So I even have her own separate like Facebook page where it's only her. I only add like very close, like family and very close friends on that. So it's like if you want to be there and you want to see every single picture of her, you can go over there. I don't even like flood my own feed with it. I just, it's not what people signed up for if they're like single and like, I'm gonna be honest, maybe lonely. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I mean, they can't
like babies for some reason.
I mean, I don't think single people are going to find. I mean, if they're looking for that type of connection, I don't think you're going to be given that you're married. But hey, I mean,
yeah, or that or you're not going to find it on Twitter either.
No, not at all.
Oh, Alex, I'm doing a lot better. Like it took about 10 days for like the foggy feeling to go away from my concussion. But yeah, so I had a wonderful Christmas, and that is my cue to you to ask you. Okay, I had like a list of questions because I want to be prepared.
You prepared again? Oh my god!
I did because I just don't want it to be like awkward silence, and I talk really fast so I can get through like my entire life in like form. Actually, that's not even true. My life is like so ridiculous. It will take me years. Like my story time series, it's like gonna take me years to put all of my stories on. But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm on YouTube to share.
There you go.
So I wanted to ask you what your favorite gift is that you got for Christmas. If you got, I mean, some people don't get gifts or whatever. But.
All right. So first of all, shout out to Alex Jackson for the super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. No doubt, no doubt. Happy New Year to you too. As far as my favorite gift I got for Christmas, I would have to say I got some cologne. I got some Acqua di Gigio by Giorgio Armani, and that's some of my favorite colognes. So that would have to be, I would have to be my favorite gift. What about you?
I got tickets to share.
Tickets to share.
Yeah, yeah, share. Yeah, no. Yes,
it's so funny when you said share. I'm thinking share. I'm like, what is she talking about? I'm like, oh,
yeah.
you mean share? Gotcha.
Yeah, I told it to my grandma too, and she's like, "Yeah, tickets to share. I get it. Yeah, because she's also French, so she's like, oh, partager. Okay, I get it. And then no, share the artist.
You're right,
like,
right.
I had to really take a photo of me like this share.
No, she doesn't mean tickets to actually share with you. She means tickets to share the rock star.
And I am taking my mother-in-law.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah,
okay.
My mother-in-law and I are gonna go to share together.
Hey, 504. That is definitely among the top. My little Batmobile behind me here, getting it done. Definitely.
Yeah, but you got that for yourself. I got a gift for myself too. That
What'd you get?
Actually, I brought it to show. I got these shoes for me.
Whoa, those are some serious shoes right there.
Yeah, one second. Let me try and see this.
Let me blow you up. Yeah, let me enlarge you real quick. There we go. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I gotta immediately ask, where and when are you gonna wear those?
I don't know. Okay, that's what my husband said. I was like, I love these shoes, and I got them, and they weren't cheap. They were crazy expensive or anything, but he was like, Shannon, you were never going to wear those. In fact, I will build a custom shelf so you could display those shoes if you promise to never wear them. And I was like, maybe. I don't know. I will wear them one day. I don't know when, and I don't know where.
You'll wear them one day. Okay. All right.
I'll Instagram it when I do.
Yeah, when you wear those, you gotta put that out in the social media, no doubt. Those are quite unique.
Thank you.
Yep. Hey, 504. You know what it is. We know what it is, 504. I appreciate the super chat, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Shannon, you have, God, you have gone through a lot in 2019. You had a lot of things happen to you.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was intense.
So as far as YouTube and things like that, I know you had to take some time off because of the birth of your daughter and things like that.
Yeah.
But anything major happened to you YouTube related last year or?
No, not really. I'm trying. I'm not even. Here's my thing: is I don't like to I don't want to pigeonhole myself into one thing. I'm just here to share things. I just like to. I have opinions about things, and if something catches my eye, like the video I did about Swole Normus, and his opinions about Lululemon pants, and I was like, oh, I have my opinions about Lululemon, so let me share that. And I like to try and stay in my vein a little bit. My vein could be I know a lot about makeup. I'm really into the makeup community. I know a lot about health and fitness just because of my literal obsession with Lululemon. So I can kind of dabble in that as well. And then I have my own things that I want to share, like my little story times that I do about just crazy stories about my life. And yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to get what I feel out there and try to not pigeonhole myself into any one thing. And I know that that's the way that you really should do it, honestly. If I was giving somebody YouTube advice, I'd be like, find a good topic that you know a lot about and try to make a bunch of videos about that topic, and that's how you grow. But I'm just really enjoying what I do and my creative process and putting my opinions out there. And frankly, I don't care. I appreciate every single person that views my video, and especially the people that comment. I love the comments. I'm not like obsessed. Like the views is not the first thing that I check. Right when I put a video out, I don't check the views. I check the comments. That's what I really care about. So
Mhm.
um so yeah, nothing really huge is going on. The only things I could tell you to anticipate is probably more story times, and I'm gonna probably do a weight loss update because it's been a couple of months and everything's on my blog. Well, not completely caught up actually, but everything will be on my blog, but I will update on YouTube every so often as well. That's what I'm doing.
Come on, man. You know I look forward to your YouTube videos, so definitely keep up the videos, no
Well,
doubt. So,
I'm sure that I did write that down, by the way. I asked if there was any content goals for YouTube coming up for you.
ooh, content goals. I'm still really trying to think about what I want to do this year on YouTube. I think I want to try to do that thing that you just said and try to like hammer down on like one particular subject area. I haven't really made up my mind as far as what that will be yet, but I do want to try to be more like niche focused this year so I can help the channel grow because it's not really growing that well. I mean, it's growing okay, but it could be growing a lot better. But the issue, as you so eloquently stated, is that I'm all over the place on my main channel. I don't really make one particular type of video about one particular type of product or brand. I cover pretty much a wide range of tech. So
Yeah,
because
I
I
think Jeff does a really good job of that. Like just since he is in the chat there, I think he does. I mean, he only does headphones.
Oh yeah, Jeff is hardcore audio. I mean, he only deviates like every like every 1 millennium or whatever. But I need to be more like Jeff and more like people who have like a specific focus. So that's what I'm trying to determine here this year. I keep forgetting I can't say next year no more. This year it is next year now. So yeah. So when I get back to making videos, and that will be what the focus is. But
I think everybody, just like as a note, should be more like Jeff.
I know, man. You gotta be cool, like my head of security. El Jefe
Yeah.
review. No doubt, no doubt. Oh, I am digging the hair. By the way, it's not your normal like pigtail
No,
type
it's not
hair,
my
huh?
normal pigtails. I just wanted to do something more simple and a kind of simple, elegant look was what I had on. Like I'm wearing a dress. You can't see it, but it's like this purple velvet sparkly thing. And then like my makeup's actually really simple. I'm not wearing lashes today. My lipstick, I usually wear like a brighter color lipstick, and I'm just super simple today because, yeah, because I'm just not 100% right now.
It is okay. It is
Yeah.
okay. Hmm.
So
But
I also had, if there's, do you have any like other goals, like other than YouTube? Are you making resolutions? Are you a resolutions person?
no, I'm not really a resolutions individual. If I was, it'd be more towards YouTube than anything else. Since that's pretty much what I focus on outside of my regular full time job. It's either that or YouTube. And my focus these days is more YouTube centric. So everything I'm doing outside of the job is pretty much YouTube related. So
Hmm.
that is where I'm going to be aiming my focus in 2020 here.
Yeah, I don't really believe in resolutions. I I read this great book, and I think everybody should read it. It's free. You can find it online in a PDF. You can also find it on LibriVox.com in audio form if you want to listen to it. It's called How to Live on 24 Hours a Day by Arnold Bennett.
Hmm.
And anytime I need a little kick in the butt, I listen to that book because it talks about how like you don't have to wait till Monday to start your goal. You don't need to wait until next year to start your goals. You could start your goals right now. There's no point in waiting like till tomorrow even. You could start immediately. And he talks about how to find more time basically in your day to achieve your goals. Now this book was written in the early 1900s, so it's adorably old. Like he talks about taking the train to work and stuff like that. It's cute, but also there's a lot of really good advice in it. So, and I love listening to that. So as far as like goal achievement and goal setting, I never wait. I never ever wait until like I started my like I'm gonna call it like my postpartum weight loss journey in November, which is like right before Thanksgiving. Most people are like, oh right, well I'll just wait until January. Well, Thanksgiving and Christmas are only 2 days out of the whole, month and a half, So, yeah, did I enjoy myself on Thanksgiving and Christmas? You can personally go to my food diary of those days on my blog and see, yes, I think I ate a few hundred more calories on those days. But what about all the rest of the days and all the weight I've lost so far, you know? So I'm currently slightly below my pre-pregnancy weight. And yeah, that's kind of my goals for 2020, I guess, is just to continue on this postpartum weight loss thing I have going. And then also to keep up with my blogging about it, because it's really important to me to share everything, because it actually, this is like kind of a opinion that I have. I have a lot of opinions. I dislike the people who, or not the people, but the fact that the people who tend to like, they'll lose a ton of weight and then they don't tell you what they did. And you're like, okay, I would like to be like you, or I would like to lose, 20 pounds in however long, like 2 months or whatever. But you just said, oh, I'm keto. Well, it doesn't tell me what I need, everything that I need to know. Whereas like with me, I'm literally sharing my exact every literal thing that I eat and drink is going, except my water. I haven't gotten into the habit of blogging my water, but literally everything else is going into my blog. So if you want to know why I lost 3 pounds that week, you can look at my food and my exercise, and that's like everything is on there. And I wish more people would be, and I know they're not, because people judge you by what you eat. Like people are gonna look at my food diary and be like, "Why'd you have like 6 cookies?" I'm like, "Because I wanted 6 cookies."
Exactly.
Like
Don't
yeah,
question it. Just go with it.
yeah.
Yo, Zach, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Zach.
Hey.
Happy New Year to you too.
So the cool thing about your choice of documenting your progress is that, number one, it holds you kind of accountable, because if you don't do it, then if you document that, then you got something you have to look back on and deal with. And
Yeah,
number two, it kind of creates a structure and guideline for how you're going about doing what you're doing. So if it worked, then you have a guideline to what you did to make it work. And if it didn't work, you can go
that's
back
true.
and look and see what you could change and do differently the second time around. So
Yeah, that's very true. One of the things that I'm writing about right now in my main blog, not in my shannonvlogs.com, I'm writing lemonexpert.com. I'm writing about this app that I really like called the Happy Scale. And if you are on a weight loss journey, I know Zach is too. He has Zach Talks Health Instagram, and I think he has a Twitter too dedicated to it as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, if you're still here. It's called Happy Scale, and it will like level out your weight loss. So like if you don't lose weight one week, then it's gonna be like, don't worry about that. Your trend is still downwards. So it'll show you, it uses an algorithm to tell you how long it's gonna take for you to lose your weight. It's hard to explain actually, but I'm gonna take pictures and stuff and show it in my post when I finally post this post. I've been working on it, so
yeah.
it's one of my favorite tools that I use in my weight loss. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I can't. I'm gotta go back to my little.
It's all good. That is pretty cool. Like I said, pretty cool that you are documenting your progress. So I want to transition just for a moment here. So did you did you receive or buy any tech in 2019 that you're excited about?
What did I buy? Oh, 2019. Yes, I bought. I'm trying to see if it's still here. No, it's in my drawer. I bought a gimbal.
Ooh.
I bought a Giant.
I think it's like Zoom or something like that.
It's pronounced. It's June is how I believe it's technically pronounced. I like speak Mandarin, so there's that. But I'd have to see the intonations to see if that's actually how it's pronounced or not. But anyways,
So basically, you brought a gimbal.
yes, I bought a gimbal, and I used it in my Soul Enormous video. That's what I was holding and trying to figure it out. I don't know if I like it or not. I'll probably like it better once I go out walking with it and try to see like, oh wow, that footage is going to be really smooth. I hope. But that's basically.
There you go. Hey, gimbals are good, especially if you want that stabilization when moving around.
Yeah, exactly. And when I go vlogging, and I really want to do like actual vlogging at Vid Summit. I didn't really do it last year. I was just so busy and frankly, just having so much fun. I'm going this year. Like, I have my ticket. I already talked about it with my family. Somebody else is going to watch the baby. I'm going to Vid Summit again this year. I'm super, super stoked about it.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
That is
I'm
pretty
really
cool.
excited. I think, yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. I got my ticket like right when they went on sale.
There you go. So I guess I mean, I guess it would be customary for me to ask what you did for New Year's Eve, but I'm guessing given that your current situation, probably didn't do much. I'm guessing.
My grandfather was in town, so we
Oh,
visited with grandma and grandpa, and like
ooh,
my grandma and grandpa from Canada were in town.
ooh, nice.
So we visited with them. They're adorable. They're like talking to her in French and like trying to teach her like, stuff. And it was cute. I mean, she's 4 months old. She's not gonna learn anything, but I'm obsessed with her though. So don't get me started. I'll literally just go on and on. But that's what I did. Well, did you do anything fun?
Uh, I just stayed home and hung with the girlfriend. But other than that,
Oh,
didn't
nice.
didn't do anything. I was just relaxed. As you know, Shannon, I have been binge watching Breaking Bad pretty hard, and I
Yes,
am,
I noticed a little
woo,
the subtweeting. Sub
man.
bad.
Yeah, like the first two seasons were kind of like a slow burn. The third season kind of got a little bit hot, but season four was just like, whoo.
I
And
can't believe
now
you're already
I'm
on
on
season
season
4.
five. So yeah,
Oh
it's
my god.
getting crazy, getting nutty.
I can't believe you're already there. You're just blowing through it.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm with
watch
her.
it all the time? You literally you're doing everything else and you're like watching Breaking Bad at the same time.
No, I'm just sitting down and I'm watching. I'm not doing anything else. Like I have
Oh my
like
god.
that is my day. I just watch like all the episodes of Breaking Bad one sitting. Like, pew.
You've had some vacation recently or?
Yeah, I've been off for like the past week and a half, so I've had some
Oh, nice.
time. I've
Nice.
had some time on my hands.
Nice. I've been off, just for the last like year or so. I've been off since last October.
That's right. That's right. I think you made that decision. So yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was
How I'm pretty sure you've been enjoying that, especially since you now you get to hang with the little one, huh?
yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's funny because I always think Al and I am Canadian. I always think that I'm gonna get bored or because I am that type of person where I get bored pretty easily. But like as you can see, my attention is everywhere just by talking to me. My tangents, I just go on 800 tangents. It's just true. It's just true. So I thought I was gonna get bored. I'm certainly not bored with her at all. And I think that if I do like go back into the workforce, it won't be until she's in school, I imagine. And even then, oh well, it depends. Will I have another child by then? I don't know. We haven't decided.
All right. You are currently considering that. That's right.
We are considering it pretty
Mhm.
strongly. I am kind of leaning towards yes, but I don't want to pressure any male people in the house. Uh,
Didn't he pressure any male people in the house?
so,
Yo, hubby, if you watch it, she's talking to you, bro. She's talking to you.
yeah, I don't want to pressure him, but the grandparents on both sides want another one. Like everybody wants another. The great grandparents want another one.
I guess you better get to work then. You better get to work, bro.
That's true. I mean, the
I'm
great
just
grandparents are in their 90s, so we better
yeah,
get cracking.
better get to work, bro. All right, so we are in 2020. You got your little one. You're going to Vid Summit.
Hmm.
You're on your weight loss journey. What else you got going on for 2020? Anything up and coming that you were excited about, or anything that you
Yeah.
got planned for 2020?
Well, we have the Cher concert. I'm like
Mm-hmm.
literally in my head already planning for that. I'm making the playlist, like I'm listening to her music. I'm gonna learn all the words all the time. I literally can't wait. And then in May, okay, so I really, really want my child to meet all of my family and friends in Canada. I have tons of friends and family back up there, and I really, really want her to meet them. It proof of life too. Like nobody believes that I've had children. Well, nobody thought I would have kids. I think, I've been very cerebral. Like I'm a thinker, and people are like, "Oh, she's not going to have kids. It's not, it's not going to happen over 30, I'm over the hill, really. I mean, all of my siblings. I have 6 brothers and or 5 or 6 brothers and sisters, something like that.
What if with
And,
this whole mindset that women over 30 can't have kids? I don't. This is getting stupid to me.
well, it's because they've literally the youngest even, and she's 9 years younger than me, and she's a 5-year-old. So everyone has had kids except me, and so my mom was like, "Well, she's a." I mean, obviously, she still had a little bit of hope, but then nobody ever thought I would have kids. So I want to bring my literally, she's going to be like 8 months old. I want to bring my 8-month-old up to Canada to visit the entire family, and it's going to be intense, I think. And I don't want to fly with her though. I don't want to take my poor like 8-month-old and she's gonna have like the ears pop and it's gonna be really sad and she's gonna cry and upset everyone else on the plane. So we're gonna do a driving thing, except that my husband has to work. Like he can't just take off like 2-3 weeks off of work. So what we're gonna do, and I thought this was a genius idea, I can't take credit for, but we're gonna fly my mom down to Memphis. We're going to rent a car and drive up to Canada, visit with everyone. And then my mom is going to drive back with me to Memphis, and we are going to fly her back up to Canada so we can drive with the baby and have somebody in the car with me instead of me being by myself with an 8-month-old in the car. And we're going to not have to fly. So it sounds complicated though, but yeah.
Hey, I mean, another body on your road trip can't hurt, right? Take care of the baby. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Shannon, is YouTube money enough to do YouTube full time? Well, mine certainly isn't. Like, I don't make YouTube money. I make money off my blogs a little bit because of like AdSense revenue and also some affiliate linking that I've been successful with. But you can make enough money on YouTube to do it full time, and there's a lot of people in the community that have. I'm sure Viper, you know some stuff about that if you want to talk about it, because you actually do make money on YouTube.
I make a little bit. I don't make much, but I make a little bit.
Yeah, but like at least you know something about it. I get AdSense, but from other venues.
Right. I mean, yeah, you have to be doing this YouTube thing for a long, long time before you can make money of something. So, yeah. I mean, there are full-time YouTubers. I mean, we know a bunch that have been on these live streams with me and things like that. So, I mean, it's possible. People are doing it every day, but yeah, I'm not making enough money to go full-time. And Shannon, I don't even think that's her goal. So, I mean, it is what it is. Look at her face. She's like, hell no.
No, it's not. It wouldn't. My family will support me in whatever I want to do. And if this was what I wanted to do full time, then they would support me in that decision. Even my husband was like, if you ever want to do that, like, we can do that. But I've never wanted to do YouTube full time. I know it, I mean, just all of I just don't want that much attention. Like, I know it's hard to believe because I think a lot of people on YouTube want that attention. I don't. If I wanted attention, I would make a crazy viral video. I have ideas for things that I am almost certain would go viral, and I would just do that. And I'm not even ready for that yet. Maybe after Vid Summit next year. I felt really motivated after Vid Summit last year to try to grow my channel, and then I reverted back to my, I guess, values that I currently have of what I really want to put on my channel. And I don't know.
Yeah, we've had this talk before, and you've always said that YouTube was pretty much a hobby and something that you have fun with. So
yes, exactly. But I think it's great to have that aspiration to go full time on YouTube. But I think it's great to have that aspiration to make money. But YouTube is not the only venue. Like I said, I make money on my blogs. I could be making more if I were to do more affiliate marketing, and because I have the traffic now, and there's a few really good channels on YouTube about how to do affiliate marketing. I mean, Affiliate Marketing Dude is like the one that comes to mind. But if you want to do YouTube full time, there's even better money out there than AdSense money. Don't depend on AdSense money. It's fickle.
all right, before we go any further, I'm gonna need Uncle Dan to calm down, bro. I'm gonna need you to calm down. You get a little too crazy in the comments, bro. I need you to chill out. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he's kidding. He's kidding. No, we talk on Twitter. He's just joking. Uncle Dan is just he's just joking. I talk to him on Twitter, so he's cool.
I
But
know he's cool, but yeah, I mean, there's other ways to get attention other than YouTube. I mean, a lot of people like there. I mean, people. There are people that don't want the crazy and the
you know
stuff
what I
on
wouldn't
YouTube.
mind?
What's that?
A good Instagram account. I am not good at Instagram. I try to like up my game a little bit by having kind of a prettier like the 9 square or whatever. I tried to have a prettier 9 square. Last year, that was kind of one of my things that I did in the year before. I tried to start doing that because if you look at my 9 squares before, they weren't like cohesive. But I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind like, I want to say like Instagram fame. I wouldn't mind Instagram because I guess it's like less personal, you know, it's more like, it's a little bit further. It's like a bit of a step back, you know? I feel like on YouTube, people really do get to really know the real me. And it can be scary when so many people, you know, get to know you. So I like my little core audience of people that always comment and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I like you. You're so nice. Whereas like, I know if you get really big on YouTube, like I know Instagram comments can get really negative, but YouTube comments I think are still the worst in terms of like the stuff I see on a regular basis.
Ooh. I mean, do you get like bad YouTube
No,
comments?
once in a while I get somebody like who clearly didn't watch the video and they're just there to say something rude. But yeah, no, I don't really get that, but I'm always worried like if I did have like a viral video or something, I'm sure that people would be like, I disagree with you, but they would be like, say it in a really mean way, in some way that it makes me to be inferior to them somehow.
Yeah, it's amazing what people will do because they have the cover of anonymity on YouTube and online and everything and like
Oh
that.
yeah, and people telling like, and that's not even like the worst that could happen, like like you know, death threats and things like that, and you can't figure out who it is because like it's Mr. Schlubby Dub on YouTube. Go find him. Like you know, go find him, policeman. Oh,
Mr. Live in my mom's basement.
it is that. It's never, ever, 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 ever. No one who is living a happy life is leaving mean comments on YouTube. No
Not
one.
usually, no.
No, there's not a chance. Somebody can leave like a constructive criticism, like I've left constructive criticism before when I thought it would be read and understood, where I was like, hey, like, I see you're a new YouTuber, like, good for you. You know, I really liked your video, but like the audio was like a little bit off. I really enjoyed it though. So keep going. Like I said something like that. And that's constructive criticism where like, she probably fixed her audio. I honestly didn't see any videos after that, but she probably fixed her audio. I'm in my I'm in my home tab too much. I need to get back into my subscriptions because that's where the good stuff is. You know, it's all in there. But home tab works too. But yeah, so but anybody who's leaving like kill yourself, you know, like or some, you know, really mean like cruel comments or like talking like racist jerk comments or something like that. Like those people are not happy people. They're just not. There's just no possible way that they are doing something in their life that is a modicum of the quality of life that either you or I have. There's just no, it's not possible. You have to consider the source when somebody tells you something, even if it's a compliment. You have to like look at the source. So whenever somebody says something rude, I'm like, yeah, but who are you though?
Oh, the bird! Oh, the way she just said it, the look on her face, like, oh.
It's true though. It's true.
I told y'all, Shannon is probably one of the most silent, savage people I know in my life. Like, she will just sit back there and let you slowly kill yourself before she just finishes you. It's crazy out here.
It's kind of true. It takes a while for me to get there to like release the savage, but you know, it takes a while to get there. But if you know, there's certain things that I don't like, that I don't personally tolerate. But I have story times about it.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. But I've never met anyone or had anyone say anything to me. You know, you never see a really big creator going onto a smaller creator's channel like, ah.
Oh no, they wouldn't do that.
You
No.
never see it, and you never see anyone who's legitimately like a confirmed successful person saying like mean things to some. It's always somebody who has a lot of internal conflict with themselves, and what's you know, even if what they are saying has a degree of truth to it, you know, and it's maybe somebody says, you know, my nose is too big or something. I don't know. It's kind of a big nose. It's not a huge nose, but it was kind of a French. I have a French nose, you know, and I'm proud of it. But you know, so maybe somebody would say something that says something about my nose or something. I don't know, or maybe somebody calls me fat or something like that. You know, oh, you're whatever. They're projecting. There's something in them that they don't like about themselves, maybe about their own nose, or maybe they think that they're overweight. It's never somebody who's like happy with themselves that's telling me that, you know, I have something wrong with me. It's not. There's just not. It doesn't happen. It does not categorically happen.
No, normally no. So, question for you. Have you been keeping up with the new streaming services like Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus and things like that? Oh,
Yes.
I got the finger.
Yes, because for Christmas I got Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and
Oh, you got the bundle, nice.
yes, and Hulu.
Have you started watching anything yet?
I've started watching The Mandalorian.
Ooh, how far are you?
I'm only on episode 2.
Okay,
I know.
it gets good. Well, it get kind of fillery in the middle, but the ending is pretty good.
I mean, that's the way TV shows are sometimes. They only have so much budget, okay?
We have so much budget. Have you tried or have you experienced Apple TV Plus?
I haven't. I feel like it was expensive. I feel like I looked into it, but I don't remember how much it was, but I feel like it was expensive.
It's definitely not expensive. It's $5 a month.
Oh. Maybe I didn't look into it then. What was expensive? I feel like it was one of the services that was like $13, $12.99 or something that I looked into.
I think that could be the new HBO Max service. I think that's coming out at some point this year.
Maybe. But yeah, I haven't looked into it. Is it good though? Should I get it? I have everything.
The morning show might be worth the price of admission alone. The morning show is good.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I ask Viper who's cute your child or baby Yoda. I don't need to ask Viper Genosis. I don't need to ask Viper who's cuter. Definitely baby Yoda, I'm gonna have to say. So I'm just kidding.
She lied.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
So I know you said you had a list of prepared questions. Did we go through all of them or?
Let me check. I think we're yeah, basically we're through my little questions.
Really?
I didn't write that many. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I didn't write that many.
No problem. No worries.
So I'm talking about.
So wait, what?
Now we don't know. Now it's awkward silence, Viper. This is all.
Oh no, we don't. Me and you really don't do awkward silence too much. We always have something to talk about. So besides going to Vid Summit this year, any other trips you're planning in 2020 or any other events?
Yeah, just back to other events. So I'm going home, going to Vid Summit LA. Can't wait. Like, gonna be so fun. And then in November, okay, so I kind of picked up a hobby. I used to this is super geeky and nerdy, okay, I'm sorry. But I used to play Magic the Gathering, which is a card game. I'm sure
I have been seeing you tweet about this. Yep.
Yes. So I mean, like one video about it actually got a ton of watch time. Like the people that did watch it, like watched almost the whole, like the people that did watch it watched like the whole thing. So I was just super like, I was like, it was 40 minutes long, you know, it's just a voiceover of me like opening card packs. But I really like watching those videos too. So it doesn't shock me, I guess, but it's like my channel is not really geared towards it. Anyways, there was an event, a Magic the Gathering Fest, if you will, in Memphis, actually. And I was shocked to see that because I mean, they have one in LA and Las Vegas and like DC, you know, and like all these big cities, and they actually have one in Memphis too. So I guess we probably have a pretty healthy MTG community. And I don't know. I started playing it when I was like 7 or 8, and I used to play with my dad. And then when he died, he left me like a bunch of cards, and he also like it was something that we used to enjoy together. So I'm just kind of trying to pick up that habit again and bring back those good memories. And also, I would love to get like actually good at it and then like be able to like be competitive, at least like play in some of the tournaments or whatever. I guess it doesn't matter that much if I suck if I'm pretty, right?
I don't think people are going to complain too much. Not at all. No, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's literally only 3% of women that play this game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a super low percentage of women because, well, at least the only way we know that is because like a lot of the Magic the Gathering channels, like the YouTube channels, which I do watch them, say that like only 3% of their audience is women. So I'm like in 3% of ladies.
Interesting.
That's like, yeah, that's like basically we might do a family trip or something, probably to Denver or something like that, where we have family. But other than that, it's gonna be I mean, I'm excited. I have a decent year lined up, I think. What about you? Do you have anything lined up?
Not really, no. I don't know.
Does your
We were
girlfriend's family live in Chicago?
Yeah, her parents live here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then.
But other than that, I don't really have like anything lined up. Try to leave it open because after my 2018, I now realize that unexpected events and things can happen anytime, especially being a creator on YouTube. So I try to leave my schedule and calendar pretty open. So I just play it by ear.
At Simple Tech, Shannon Vlogs gets pretty privileged. Back in the day, when I was in my younger years, somebody at Best Buy used to really like dig me, and he used to give me the PGD, which was the pretty girl discount, and he would always take 10% off my purchase because he was able to. So
Ooh, that's a pimp right there. That's pimping 101.
and no, Genosis, I've never done D&D. I kind of want to. That would be also up my alley. And my husband plays like a lot, so like every week he plays D&D with his friends. But it's kind of a boys' night out, and I don't want to.
That brings me back to something I just remembered.
Mm-hmm.
So back in 2019, you put 100 hours into Red Dead Redemption 2?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. So
I love that game. Oh, it was so fun. I actually thought about repicking it back up because I had so much fun, and my husband was like, "We should just play together." But I've been putting a lot of time into MTG. But yeah, no, that game was awesome. Like, I haven't been that into a video game since, oh my goodness, this is gonna age me, okay? Since Final Fantasy X.
yeah. Wait, no, I'm thinking about Final Fantasy. No, it is Final Fantasy Twin. Oh yeah.
Okay, 7 was the good one too, but 10
is the one with Titus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I played the hell out of that game. Oh man.
I played that game way too much. I did all the extra levels. I like my weapons would get like the max damage, like 999.
Damn.
Yeah.
I only got played it that hardcore, but I was heavy into that game.
Oh man, well, the thing is because the combat was turn based. This is so silly. I used to I set my elliptical right in front of the TV, and I would just press X while I'm on my elliptical.
Wow.
Just for grinding, grinding it out. So
that's the only issue with those games. They require such a grind, and there's a lot of time you got to put into it.
Yeah.
I mean, as a kid and things like that, you get that time, but as adults, you don't really have that time.
Yeah, no, when I played it into like my late teens, I'd say. I was probably 18, 19 when I kind of decided to put it down. For a while, I would pick it up every so often. I would have it. This is what would happen. I would get really sick, and then I'd be like, I just want to do something fun and easy, and just like lay around and do nothing because I'm sick.
So Shannon, Janosis wants to know: are you going to be getting any of the next generation consoles?
We probably. This is the thing: is we will end up getting it. That's what just happens in the family. Like because my husband will just be like, I want the next thing, and then he'll get it for his birthday or something like that. So we will end up getting it somehow, probably from the parents. They just exchange things. Like his dad would be like, I want a PlayStation. They just each buy one for each other, like for whatever holiday it is. It just ends up being like that. So he'll probably get it. And then, yes, so whatever games come out, I'll probably end up dabbling in, one or two of them or whatever. It'll be like probably PlayStation then. It won't be the Microsoft product.
The way you just said it with such disdain on your face. She's like,
I know.
It won't be the Microsoft
I know what it's called, but I'm like the Microsoft.
She won't even say his name. She won't even say Xbox.
Like, I know what that is.
Oh Lord, the disdain for Xbox on the stream. Damn.
I don't know. I'm a MacBook person. It's not like we don't have a computer like a basic or this is it's so basic though. And you know what though? I'm probably calling it out wrong. I'm basic for having a Mac.
What? Whoa.
Isn't that the way it goes?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I am streaming this live stream off a MacBook right now. MacBook Pro.
I love my MacBook Pro. Yeah.
Damn right.
MacBook Pro. I have an iPad right next to me.
That's damn right. As do I. So no, we are not basic. We are legit.
Well, I mean, like basic. Like, I have my Uggs and my latte and my, that kind of basic.
Oh no. See, no. Ain't no basic here.
All right.
On my desk, on my table right in front of me here, I got an iPad on my left. I got this MacBook Pro right in front of me. I got this Apple Watch on my wrist here. I got this iPhone and the smart battery case on it, mind you. So ain't no basic.
Tell me about the Apple Watch, because I'm thinking about, I don't know. Should I upgrade my Fitbit? It's so cute though.
I would definitely say you should get an Apple Watch. I mean, it's amazing. It has fitness tracking on it too, besides all the other things that it can do.
Does it track your sleep? I like the sleep tracking in the Fitbit.
It does not have sleep tracking, no.
Yeah, I like the sleep tracking in the Fitbit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's apps on there that you can get to track your sleep, but it does not have a built-in sleep tracking app.
Yeah, no, I like I don't know. I'm gonna do a review. That's the other thing I'm doing a review on coming up real soon is the Fitbit Premium. It's like, I feel like it's like $80 a year or something. It was expensive, but that nobody ever does the apps except like you'll go ahead and Google like MyFitnessPal Premium review, and it's just like my site and then like Reddit, and that's the only like authentic, like non-sponsored, you know what I mean? No consumers are doing reviews on this stuff. Or they just don't rank well.
Gotcha.
They're not on the first page or anything.
Yeah, but Apple Watch is definitely legit. I don't mean it might not have onboard sleep tracking, but it does so many other things so well. Oh yeah, Apple Watch is bae.
Why though? What else does it do well? I mean, my fitness thing shows up with the messages and the phone calls and all that stuff.
Oh, where do I begin? Well, I have the Apple Watch Series 4, and it has health features like it can take an ECG right on your wrist to measure your heart rhythm. It also detects your heart rate, so it can monitor your heart rate throughout the day. So if you have a low rate or a high rate, it will alert you to that.
Oh, okay.
On top of the other, it has this particular watch has fall detection. And then it is if you have the LTE model like I do, then you can like take phone calls and things without your iPhone, having your iPhone with you, so you can leave the house without your phone. You put your watch on and you can just get all your notifications, phone calls, things like that on the watch. So yeah, Apple Watch is life.
Okay, wait. So it has fall detection. So as you're falling, it's like, hey, you're falling.
Yeah, if it detects that you fell, it will alert you that you fell, and it will ask you if you
if you want help. Okay.
Yeah, it will. If you don't respond after a minute, it will automatically call for help.
Oh, okay. That's good. I thought it was just like, hey, sorry you fell. Sorry about that. Like,
no, not quite. No, it alerts the authorities if it's a bad fall and you can't respond.
Well, that's useful then. That's better than Life Alert.
Yeah, putting Life Alert out of business out here, man. That should be treated.
That's what we need. Oh, what is sleep tracking for? Sleep tracking help. I like to know, for me personally, because I have really bad anxiety and stuff like that. Well, here and there, I like to know how well I'm sleeping at night. Because if you're sleeping well, if you okay, so I don't know if your question is, um, if your
I
question's about. Sorry, go ahead.
I think he's trying to ask what is the purpose of sleep track or tracking your sleep, and I think Beth pretty much hit it right
Yeah,
here.
it tells you, yeah, exactly. It just tells you if you're getting enough sleep and then the quality of the sleep that you're getting. So are you tossing and turning a lot at night? Is your heart rate elevated? Is, are you waking up and, you know what I mean? Like, so it tells you when you're in REM and deep sleep. It actually shows you your sleep cycles based on it's a little bit based on an algorithm and based on how much you're moving and what your heart rate is when you're sleeping. And I know that I feel better when I have a higher sleep number, so it's telling me the right information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see the only thing about that for me personally is that I don't really like wearing my watch to bed.
Mm,
Feels kind of weird. I mean, I've done it maybe one or two times, but it's not something I do normally. So sleep tracking wouldn't really work out for me since I don't really like wearing my watch to bed. But I can understand why people would do it though, or need to.
yeah, it works for me. I don't mind wearing my watch to bed. I can't wear socks to bed.
Mm-hmm.
That feels weird to me.
Depends on the time of year for me. But
Yeah.
Shannon, this 2020, is there any tech you're looking forward to, or any tech that you are planning on purchasing this year?
I'll probably get a knickknack for my camera. Probably get something. I don't know. I'm considering a gimbal for my phone, like that lower tier, Jayun, the $150 one or whatever that they sell. That's just for your phone, or
Mm-hmm.
like a really tiny camera. I'm thinking
Okay.
of buying that. I don't really need anything else. I'm very satisfied with my ring light. I had done other lights before, but there's just too much. There's not enough room in this place. So as far as like tech goes, I'm just happy with what I have. Like, I love my Bose over ear headphones. I love I have a Canon 80D. I know they come out with the M50. That's a great camera. If you don't have a camera, that's a fantastic camera to get. But I'm happy with my 80D. It does everything I need it to do. My iPad's like the only thing I say this every year though, and then I don't do it, which is upgrading my phone.
Now, what phone do you have currently?
Like an iPhone 7 Plus. Like,
What?
I know it's old.
What are you doing? Get rid of
Um,
that thing.
I know it's old. I know.
It's
And
time to step into the 2020, Shannon. It's time to step into the new decade. It's time to get you a new iPhone.
but here's the thing: is everybody is always like, "Oh, well, the next one will be better, and the next one will be better." And
There,
it's
there,
like,
there will always be something that's better. You can't worry about that. You just got to go now, and you are definitely way overdue for an upgrade.
I know. No, I totally know, and I have like the whatever. Like, I can get a free phone or whatever now. Like, what's a moment case, Beth?
So there's a company called Moment that
I know a
they
moment.
okay, but yeah, they have cases where you can attach their lenses on there, so
Oh,
they can improve the camera quality of your smartphone with their custom made lenses.
hmm.
So that is what she's talking about. But yes, Shannon, if I might make a suggestion for your next phone, do you have a plus iPhone, so I
Yes.
can suggest the iPhone 11 Pro Max. You should definitely look
11.
into that.
I'm just gonna get whatever the best. This is what I do: is I just buy whatever the best phone is on the market at the time.
Boom! I mean, this is it. This is the 2019 smartphone of the year. This is the best phone on the market right here, baby.
All
Boom.
right, all right.
Done.
Word for it. I
This
mean,
is
I just need to go ahead and do it, and it's just like a pain in the butt because I have to switch everything over. And
what do you no, you have an iPhone. It's pretty easy actually. I mean, there's a
I
setting.
know, but it takes more than 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that'll depend on your internet connection or yeah, that's true. But as far as copying information over, it's pretty simplistic. Apple makes it very easy.
I know. I just plug my phone into my computer, and then I plug my other phone into it after, and it just transfers the
Oh,
information.
you ain't got to do all that. I mean, if you got
Wait,
both phones on the same Wi-Fi network, you can just transfer all that to wirelessly, man. That's what I
why
do at least.
do that? Oh, technically, T. Hi, Happy New Year.
Man, you doing it the old school way. Who plugs phones into the computer anymore? People still do that? What's going on up here? What's happening out
Everyone
here?
tells me all the time that I haven't plugged it in or whatever.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why iTunes is practically dead for the most part. Nobody plugs their phones, and everything's done over the air or wirelessly, more or less. I mean, you can, but you don't really have to anymore. What's up, technically, T?
I know, it just that my phone complains at me. It's like, you have not updated your phone in blah 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 years.
Listen, 504, I see that comment. Don't you start. Don't you come here and start no drama, 504. I see you. Oh man. Yeah, like you can just do it wirelessly on the network,
Oh, thanks,
and
Francis.
and
Yeah,
boom, transfer that data that way, and you're done.
learning. See, I'm just learning. I learn so much when I come on stream with Viper. I just learn.
Yeah, yeah, I'm the man about tech. You ask, and I can provide. I can point you in the direction, or I can give you the answer, and we can go. Go. So, how are you feeling?
Oh, see, that's a loaded question.
You know what I mean. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm great. Like, I mean, other than a little tiny cold, you know, um, but just having all that help over the holidays with the baby after I hurt my head, and um, just really being able to talk things out with, people that actually care about me. Like,
Hmm.
and I have my therapist that I go see once a week or so too, ever since like my dad died and everything, and that has been difficult to deal with lately. It's around the holidays and everything, so you know how that is. But
Yeah.
overall, I've been decent. I'm gonna say decent, just because I'm really lucky to have like so many people around me that care, and I bought a weighted blanket, so that's like good for anxiety, right?
Wait. What? A weighted blanket? What? Huh?
Yeah, a weighted blanket. It's a blanket that has like little glass beads inside of it that are evenly distributed. So you sleep with it, and it feels like somebody's hugging you.
Oh wow, they make everything these days.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good for anxiety. I'm trying to find non like pharmaceutical ways to help with my anxiety, because I'm still feeding my child and I don't want to take any pills.
All right, so going back to what I was just mentioning a few minutes ago, you are due for an upgrade. So the next time you come on stream with me, which will probably be a while from now because you're hard to lock down these days, but the next time we get together on stream, Shannon, I better see an iPhone 11 Pro Max in your hand. Just saying. Just saying.
All right. Well, yeah, I just have to go and do it. Like, it's one of those things that I'm not excited to get a new phone. I like my old phone, you
You,
know?
your old phone's gonna die at some point. You're gonna have to get a new one anyway.
It is gonna die. No, it's like slow, and it actually kind of sucks. Like, just in all honesty, it's kind of starting to get slow, and it certainly needs to be cleaned out. Um, but I don't know.
No. It doesn't need to be cleaned out, Shannon. We need to take it behind the woodshed and put it out of its misery. That's what we need to do. What are you talking about here? Oh god, I love messing with you. Man, I can't do it. I can't hold on to a phone for that long if I don't have to. Can't do it.
I don't
Nope.
know. I just
See, Quentin knows, like, take it to the back, bury it, put it out of misery, bury it. That's what you gotta do. What you gotta do. Put it out the
Probably,
past.
I mean, it probably, no, Genosis, I don't think it's gonna last another 4 years. I mean, I don't even want it to last another 4 years. I can just go out and get in, like, I can go get a new phone. It's like not, I have like, you pay it in like over the years or whatever. It's like $30 a month or whatever, you know? Um, so it's,
Another 4 years. He must be. What is? No, it's
yeah,
not. They're not
it's
gonna cover
definitely
another
for
four
another
years.
4 years. My MacBook will be here for another 4 years. The only reason I got a new MacBook was because my father-in-law got me one when I went back to college. Uh, Otherwise, I would have had the same MacBook I'd had for 8 years that was still working completely fine. And that's the problem with Mac products, is like this thing still works pretty good. It's not great though, I admit that.
So, which MacBook do you have currently?
Ooh, I could just click the little button and tell you.
There you go. Yes, you
I
can.
know.
There's my.
It's the MacBook Pro Retina 15-inch mid 2015.
Oh, you got the one with all the ports. You might want to hold on to that as long as you can.
Yes, I do have quite a few ports. Yes.
Yeah, you want to hold on to that one. That's like the last of a dying breed over there.
Oh, that sucks. I like all the ports.
Yes,
All
yes.
the ports and all the tawnies. Sorry. Tawny is a type of port, and port is wine.
All the tawnies.
Sorry.
But yeah,
Look,
your MacBook is the last of a dying breed.
I love it. I mean, it still works great. I'll probably have it for another 5 years at least. I mean, I'm not going to spend another $3,000 on a computer.
Yeah, if you don't have to, I mean, why? I mean, that's the one thing that you should hold on to as long as you can, your computer, because you don't want to be buying those things a lot if you don't have to. But
Genosis, yeah, I'm trying to do natural remedies, basically, genosis. And then I've heard that too, El Jefe. I have talked to my therapist about it, and it is legal here, so I might try it. I'm talking about CBD, just so you know.
oh, okay.
People are telling me that, well, El Jefe is like CBD and a weighted blanket. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Simply Beth, another vote for the weighted blanket. I mean, whatever can help my anxiety, honestly, like whatever can help, I'm gonna do that. If anybody has any other ideas. Magnesium. Okay. Okay, I see.
So oh, El Jefe says his brother's still rocking club with his 2012 MacBook Pro. Wow. Oh, they doubled the RAM and dropped an SSD in there. Okay, nice.
No Catalina though.
Yeah, no Catalina, but I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I mean,
yeah, it works. It works. My ID actually stopped working. My Apple ID stopped working because I didn't have Catalina, so it was pretty bad. They had to sync, like, because I hadn't updated my computer in like years. They had to move me up to like I had like Apple Tier 2 service or whatever. They were pretty helpful.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't think I've never really had to get on the phone with Apple. I mean, I've been to the Apple store and had Genius for our appointment, but I've never had to actually make a phone call to them. But usually, from what I hear, they're normally pretty good. There are times where I've heard horror stories about Apple, but most of the time they're pretty good dealing with their customers.
Oh, I was on the phone with the first tier, the first like tier before they send you to the good people, for 3 hours.
Ew, no.
3 hours with a 4-month-old that needs me, and I'm trying to like sign into my thing because they're like, it looks like you're locked out because of security. I'm like, no, it's just not working.
Ew, no.
They made me sign in like 8 different times and check my and like change my password 3 times until they finally determined that no, it's actually a problem with something else.
See, ain't nobody got time for all that being 3 hours. Ain't nobody got time to spend 3 hours on the phone no more. Ain't nobody got time for that. No.
I don't even like making a phone call. Like, if you call me, I'm going to not answer and then text you. What do you want?
You know what? I'm the same way. I don't like talking on the phone, like ever. Like, don't call me. Don't call me at all. Just text me. I'm with you, Shannon. Just text me and we'll take care of it. Don't call me. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's funny how we've gotten to that point in technology where it's like, just, the only people that I call and I like calling is my grandparents because they don't text. That's why.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's one thing if they don't use the technology, but if you know how to text, you better use the text.
Yeah, just text me. Why are you calling me? Like, and then I'll determine if you are worthy of answering the phone.
Exactly right. I mean, if I want to answer you, I'll answer you then. If I don't want to answer you, I ain't trying to answer you. You got to wait. You on the back burner. Tell you what it is.
Simply Beth. Yes, I agree with you. I actually take vitamin D every day.
Now, that could be taken several ways, but we'll keep it family friendly here. The look on your face. Oh my God, you were killing me with these faces tonight. Oh man,
it's all Simply Beth's fault. She's making your channel unsafe here.
No, but it's your face, your reaction to what I said there.
Well, you know my sense of humor, and I try to keep it
Mm.
in check, like on the internet. Like I try to like
Yeah, because here's the thing. There's 18 people watching me right now, and I know at least one of the person that watching this live stream, at least one of them are kids.
Yeah, yeah,
So I try to keep it light too, but sometimes we adult and we talking grown folk talk. So sometimes you gotta let them know. You gotta
yeah. Well, hopefully
see.
you can make.
She was waiting for it. Even Beth was waiting for it. She was waiting for it. See? This is grown folks talking, man. That's why I marked all the channels and videos not made for kids, because none of the content is supposed to be kid friendly. If you're a little kid and you're watching, get out of here. Graham, this is not for you. Beat it, little kid. This is not for you. This is not the content for you. This is not the content you want. Do that Jedi hand trick. This is not the content you're looking for.
Yeah, well, I try to behave on here, Genosis. Try to behave on the live streams. But if you ever meet me in person, just know that nothing offends me. You're not gonna. I mean, good luck. I'm not gonna tell you that you can't offend me, but in terms of joking, like if I know you're joking, it's hard to offend me. Like I'm pretty open minded.
Shannon is one of the coolest people ever, in person and online. She's the real deal. She's legit.
Thanks, Piper.
Pow, boom, no doubt, no doubt. So I don't want to keep you too long. We've been on here for over an hour now.
Mhm.
So what do you think? Think we should go a little longer? Or are you
Okay,
ready to?
well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
It's been an hour.
yeah,
It's still a
been
little
an hour.
weather and stuff. So
No doubt. Yeah, I don't want to keep you here too long, and I know you got a little one to attend to and
dude,
things
I'm
like
thinking about
that.
it right now. Yeah, she's
So
hungry
no
again.
doubt. So as far, I mean, but I know you are like pretty much going blow by blow with your YouTube channel, but do
Mhm.
you have like any like goal for the YouTube channel, or do you like anything that you want to do special besides story times, or what's up with that?
I have a couple of story times that I really want to get out there that are super meaningful to me, um, but are very emotional. And I you know how I forget if it's Nick that says this or if it's if it's somebody else, but I feel like they say make a video for your audience and then make one for you. Like
You
make
were
one for me, one for you. And
Jared Beachy. Yep.
yeah, and these videos would be for me, really. Although I don't think that I think that somebody could get value out of them in terms of like just personal interest or something like that, but also like um I'm sure I'll have some type of advice in a couple of them. But they're very emotional and I really want to get them out there just to have like that. The reason that I make some of them more is because I want to have like that, what do you call it, like an archive of how I feel, how I am now, how I'm processing or how I have processed things that have happened to me in my past. And that might help somebody else. That would be wonderful if it did. But it also helps me. It's very cathartic and I like to get it out there and if somebody finds value in that, that's great. And if they don't, well then I have lots of other content that's planned. So like a lot of my weight loss content that's coming up this year is going to be like my recent video, like finding your why. Like that's super important. I talked about how to find your why and why it's important to have like a reasons and stuff like that. So I think that's motivational content, and I think that that's certainly valuable to people. Or like my content about college. I want to do another video about college called "How to Survive Group Work in College" because it was the bane of my existence when I
Mm.
was in college.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another video that I'm going to do this year. I also kind of am interested in making some videos about LinkedIn because that's where I got my jobs from. When I first came out of college, I got recruited on LinkedIn. I didn't have to look for a job, and I think that's a pain in the butt. Like sending out, and not that I didn't do this because I certainly did send out like 1,000 resumes to companies that literally do not care about you. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't look at your resume. It goes through the computer. If you don't have the 5 years of experience they're looking for, that's it. At least with my LinkedIn content, I can tell you, like, okay, this is how you get discovered on LinkedIn. And as a new college graduate, this is how you get a job where they're gonna say, oh well, you need 5 years experience, but then somebody recruits you, and all of a sudden, oh, you don't need 5 years of experience anymore. You know, that's how I got my first couple of jobs out of college. And honestly, there were good jobs with like Fortune 500 companies and like good salary, you know?
There you go.
Yeah, and like I didn't have to like send out not that I didn't, but I didn't have not for those jobs did I have to do that. And I'm interested in making content about how to do LinkedIn in such a way that attracts those recruiters that have those good jobs for you. Like
That
have the good jobs.
I think that would be a pretty good video for anybody interested because yeah, there's a lot of like you said, there's a lot of filter out there. I mean, a lot of stuff that fluff that people do and they don't know how to do it the right way. So it would be fruitful for them to have information about how to cut through the red tape and get
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's all red tape, and I really strongly dislike all that red tape, all that like jumping through hoops and like you send out your resume, but it doesn't even go to the hiring manager. It just goes through a computer program that says that you're not qualified and thank you for your 4 hours that you just spent filling out a personality quiz. And you know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, all this other crap, like they personality quizzing and giving them all this information when they can't do nothing or they don't care about it anyway. Yeah,
It's not even going to anyone. It's not going to a human.
yep,
The recruiters, at least it's a real human that you talk to.
no doubt, no doubt. So Genosis wants to know what camera you're streaming on. I think
It's just my MacBook.
oh, wait a minute, that's your MacBook webcam?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not even clean. Like, let me.
It's not even clean. Damn, look at you all.
It's really not.
Look at all crispy on the MacBook. Now, see, this is one of those things. Like, is it the MacBook or is it Shannon? Because you're looking extra crispy over there, and I'm just like, what is happening here? Yeah, that MacBook webcams normally don't look that good, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's just me, Viper. I mean, I can't help myself.
I
make it look good.
I would bet it's you too. I would definitely take that bet. But yeah, you are awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna let Shannon go because she's not feeling the best. So Shannon, thank you for joining me tonight. For those of you all watching, thank you for watching us, and for those of y'all that,
thanks guys, thanks for coming out.
For those of y'all that super chatted, thank you for super chatting. I definitely appreciate you guys' support, no doubt. Shannon, we can't really we can't be having any large gaps between our chat. You know, we need
a good time and ladies' night. You have to do another ladies' night. I had such a good time. That was fun.
I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely, I need to do more of those. Not plan on doing more of those this year, but yeah, I mean, we just did 2 in a row. So
yeah, me and you for sure. Me and you, we got to do this.
Yeah, we can definitely do this, no doubt. You know where to find me on Fridays, and even if not, I mean, we can go on other days whenever you're available.
Yeah, so. True. No, Fridays are probably pretty good for me. Just tell me what Friday, and then I'll arrange it.
I know. Now I don't know how many you all are aware, but I have to give Shannon at least 2 hours notice if I want her on stream. Otherwise, it's a no go.
I have to put my makeup on and like do my hair.
I keep telling you, you do not need to put on makeup for me. What is no? You don't have to do that.
It's not for you, Viper. It's for me. It's a form of expression. It's how I like to express myself. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. I will let you have your makeup.
All right.
But anyway, you all, I will probably be back with a video. Zach wants to know if you're going to CES. I don't think you're going to CES.
No, I can't. I wouldn't get invited, Zach. That's the problem. If I got invited, I would be able to go. But I'm not in the tech space technically. I possibly could submit my blog because I do have some reviews of apps on there, but it's kind of like it's more of a fashion blog, to be honest with you. Fashion and fitness. But,
no doubt. But again, thank you all, and thank you to Shannon for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.
We out of here. This your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more. Let me end the broadcast.